is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am making a video today on my video before. I made a second video. So my first video was me getting played, but that was my first boyfriend ever that I got played by. Now the second video was a second time that I got played, but this was just a guy I was talking to, and I didn't really go in depth with what actually happened with me and him because I was trying to protect his privacy. But I am going to explain fully what happened in this video. So like I said a couple things in the last video, but I'm gonna make sure that I really let y'all know what really went down and tell my side and tell everything, you feel me? So basically me and him started talking or whatever over the summer, and yeah, so we started talking over the summer or whatever, and everything was straight, everything was good, everything was cool. And when I say that, it's because when we meet people, I think we can all relate to this. When we meet people or whatever, everything be straight, because we really starting to get to know this person. Because I didn't know him personally. Yeah, so I didn't know him personally. So I already feel like everybody can relate to the fact that when we meet people, we feel like, okay, when everything's going good, we're like, okay, I made this great decision. I'm happy with what we got going on, stuff like that. And then slowly stuff, like when you start to get to like them a lot, stuff start bothering you. Like stuff like not getting texts back, you know what I'm saying? And that started bothering me with him. So he made it seem like he was an athlete or whatever. So it was like, okay, I understand that you have stuff to do, stuff like that, but you also gotta keep in communication with me. I don't ask for much. You gotta keep in communication with me. And at the time I was 15, so I was like, my parents ain't really want me dating like that. I did try to talk to a couple people, not really a couple people, but I did try to talk to a person before him. But you know what I'm saying, I'm 15, so my parents really just you need to focus on school right now. You don't need to have a boyfriend. So I always try to go against the grid because I'm trying to see what the hype about a relationship is about. So me and him talking or whatever over the summer, like I said, stuff was going all good and stuff like that. Then he started changing. And when I say this, it's because he started letting people's opinions influence how he felt about me. And that's something that you can't do in a relationship. You can't sit there and meet a girl and then let everybody say, oh, she this, she that. Because that's what a lot of people do with me. They expect me to be this person that I'm really not. So it's he was letting all these people tell him, oh, this girl, she this and she that. Pretty much rumors. Just think of it as, the plain old rumors. When you're pretty and stuff like that, they're going to come out with whatever they can to make you seem like the bad person. So, yeah. But, okay, back to the story because I'll be getting off track. So, slowly but surely, he started listening to rumors. So, he started telling me, let's say, the month after we started talking, he started listening to what girls were saying about me, which should not even matter because they're girls. So obviously if I'm getting hate from a female, then he should know what that is already.
Jealousy, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, yeah, he started listening to that, and he started getting this image of me. He was like, oh, well, she must be putting up a front for me, you know what I'm saying? Which I wasn't. But the fact that you listen to what these people got to say about me, it's like, you sound so stupid. He was telling me this stuff, and I was like, bro, you really believe I did something like that? Come on now. Just because somebody known says something about somebody or has an opinion about somebody, because it wasn't even a rumor from a known person. It was just their opinion on me. And it was I don't even talk to you. I've never talked to you or spoke to you or anything, so I understand how you can have such a bad image on me when we don't communicate or cross paths ever. But let's just say he started letting that eat at him, start listening to what those people were saying about me. So I started feeling like he was getting a little distant. And then in the beginning, we was texting back, he was texting me back daily, stuff like that. Everything was all good. So then all of a sudden, after this stuff, after I peeped some stuff, he started falling back a little bit. he was texting other females, and a female actually came to me in the locker room and told me one time, and I wasn't even mad at her. It's just the fact that, like, when we used to get on the phone and stuff like that, I'm telling him about these females
that be telling me stuff. He talking about some, nah, they be telling me to pull up on them, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, okay, so which one lying? So I'm not gonna lie, I started feeling a little, animosity towards her, because I'm like, why are you texting him and you know that we talk, stuff like that. And she wasn't even texting him. It was him texting her, talking about pull up, stuff like that. I don't know for sure because I haven't seen the messages, but in my opinion, I feel like he was just trying to talk to her. And on the phone, he used to tell me about all these females that he don't talk to, stuff like that, and then he would sit there and talk to them. And then make it seem like he would try to flip the script, make it seem like they were doing something wrong, like they were texting him knowing that we talked, but he was actually texting them because they didn't even know we talked. Another thing, he literally texted, okay, so I posted him on my Snap, and I was like, add him or whatever, something he asked me to do. And he sat there and let people add, well, not let people add him, but people added him, right? And he texted somebody. And the girl was my friend, so right when he texted her, she told me and let me get her password so that I can log into her Snap and see it. So I seen everything. Like, I'm texting him from me. So at this point, I'm not mad about what he's saying because, I'm the one acting, right? So I'm playing my part in this or whatever. And I'm texting him. I'm like, are you single? And this is around the fair time. So I was like, are you single? Blah, 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 blah. And he was like, yeah, I don't have no date to the fair. And mind you, he don't know that she texted me. Well, he don't know that I'm texting from her Snapchat. So he just texting her like everything is okay, all good and stuff like that. And his excuse every time something went wrong, or his thing with me was that, oh, you friendly. Not everybody knows, but I'm not friendly. So it was like, you keep telling me this, and it started to get aggravating because like you keep on telling me I'm friendly, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm not. And it was like, okay, why you keep saying this? Do you feel guilty because you're being friendly? Like, come on now. And he was so insecure. Like, just because I'm pretty does not mean that every guy that texts me, I'm going to entertain them. Like, that's not how I roll. Like, and it was so annoying to the point where I was just starting to lose interest in him in a whole. While he was already, like, he didn't have no interest in me because he was texting other females, telling them, what he was going to do to them, pulling up on him. And then another thing, he kept texting me 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 12, talking about, can I pull up? When I made it clear to him in the first place, my parents don't allow that. You're not allowed to do that. Stuff like that. And he kept trying to make it happen, like, to this day. But I blocked him, like, 2 days ago. But he kept trying to text me, tell me to pull up. Well, he kept trying to come over and stuff like that. And I was just like, no. Like, why do you keep testing me? Like, that's disrespectful to me. And then the reason, like, it didn't work out, I feel like, is because, like, communication. Like, you can't just have no perfect relationship without communication. If you at the gym, tell me. If you doing something, tell me. Do not go 5-6 hours without texting me. And then me thinking that I'm the only one he talking to. Like, I know everybody gonna be like, oh, she's dumb for thinking that. But me in general, like, I don't have a lot of experience with guys because I don't date people like that. I don't talk to a bunch of guys, so I don't, like, know a lot of stuff. So it's like, I'm just, like, not texting no other guys. I'm sitting here telling my brothers about him. Like, I have 2 brothers. Well, not biological brothers, but I had 2 boys that I call my brothers. And, like, I'm telling them about him. And they like, what? Like, I'm telling them what I got going on with him. And they, like, listening. And they just like, that don't sound right. So, y'all, that's pretty much more detail because I didn't really go into detail about it. He also said that he was going to expose me. Now that he was saying that he was going to expose me as something that he didn't even have. If you don't have my naked pictures or none of that, which I never sent to you, do not try to use that against me when I block you. So recently, he texted me at about 12 in the morning, as usual, talking about what you doing. I said nothing. I have a boyfriend. I don't want to text you, which I don't have a boyfriend. I just do that to a lot of guys. So I texted him, I was like, I got a boyfriend. And I'm just playing around because, I'm tired of his crap. Because he actually had got mad at me one time and started calling me out my name, calling me all kinds of stuff, called me the B word, H word, just because he got mad because I texted his homeboy and I asked his homeboy for advice on him because of how he was moving. He was moving shady. So I texted his homeboy and I was like, what should I do about this? So he got mad about that. Called me out my name, all kinds of stuff, and then called me later on that night and was like, are you okay? bye. But dang, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, he texted me or whatever, and then it was like 12, 1, 2, around there sometime. He's like, what you doing? I was like, I got a boyfriend, lying to him, right? So then he was like, he sent something. He sent like little stickers of some girl's like cat or whatever, and was like, I'm just giving you reassurance. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, that's not even me, obviously. So he was trying to use that against me, like that was gonna work or something like that. I straight blocked him on every social media, talking about I'm gonna send this to Pensacola Thoughts. Like, what? That's not even me. So therefore, you'll be looking stupid. But I feel like he felt played because I talked to somebody. Well, that's on you. You had me, not had me like that, but you had a chance with me and you blew it because you didn't know what to do with me. You didn't know what communication was. You didn't know what reassurance was. You didn't know what none of that was, and you was childish and you didn't know what to do with me. So therefore, I cut him off. We don't have no ties. We don't have no communication. We don't have none of that. You should have treated me right when you had me, and now that you don't, no, none of that. So y'all, that's more of the uncut version of me getting played and like going into detail. I would say his name, but I don't want to do that. But yeah, so there's an update for you guys what's been going on with me, because I have not been posting recently. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really, really, really appreciate these 300 subscribers that I have. I hope that I continue to grow and make it big one day. And yeah, without further ado, peace.
Taking no handouts. Money calling, I'm in route. For them niggas, they been down. Blow it back when I'm in town.